we love inviting everybody to the cookout. And then once they get in there, they be feeling a little too comfortable. It's not that I don't like light-skinned people. I don't like the privileges that are extended to them. So that's why when people call me light-skinned, it happens very rarely. But when it does, I rebuke it in the name of Jesus, because I don't want it.
I know this. I know. I love him. I love him.
I'm back. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hello, my beautiful stones and gems. I miss you. Oh my goodness. Shout outs to y'all. If this is your first time clicking this video, welcome. Make sure you click that like button, subscribe, hit the notification button, and let's keep it moving. And shout outs to me for getting through all that. At the end of the day, I just feel like the baby is to blame for her antics. I find it very interesting how, she wants to discuss like how, he want a yellow bone. Well, yes, honey. Well, yes, of course he wants a yellow bone because black men are at the bottom of the totem pole in society. They long for acceptance, and they've been longing for it since slavery. That's probably one of their biggest downfalls. And so they get with these non-black women and these white, light-skinned women and anything that is adjacent to whiteness so that they can feel fulfilled within their hearts. So I don't really see how that's even like why that's even something for you to even like gloat about, because again, like that's not like, when you look at it like that and break it down like that, it doesn't seem very romantic, does it? Child, okay, congratulations, child. What he wants is acceptance by the white man, and that's why he's with you, okay? But the truth is, while y'all want to discuss what the black man wants, what I find it to be interesting is that y'all never discuss what your men want. And the answer is that it's not you. It's non-black women, light-skinned women as well. Y'all have this thing in common where y'all, you pride yourself and revel in the privileges that is subjected to you as a result of your light skin. What a lot of these non-black women fail to mention while they over here gloating about our men, okay, and reveling in black folks' business, what they fail to mention is that a lot of non-black men look at these women who date black men as less attractive once they are with them, or even before they even got with them, to be honest. That is the tea. Like that. So it's like, while you over here reveling and gloating about what the black man wants, y'all always fail to mention how your man does not want you. And that's exactly how you found yourself within the black people's graces to begin with. Because like I said in past videos, black people, we love inviting everybody to the cookout and opening everybody and accepting everybody into our community and shit. And then once they get in there, they be feeling a little too comfortable. He wants a red bone, a yellow bone, a white bone. But the truth is that the men within these people's community, they don't want you. They don't find you to be desirable. They want the pinnacles of their community, and you are not it, and that's why you're with them. That's why you're with black men to begin with. Not all the time. There's always an exception to the rule, but for the most part, that is the tea. It's really not an accomplishment so when you look at it like that, from a societal standpoint, what exactly are we celebrating? Moving forward in 2021, when we're having discussions about colorism, this is not the time for you to come out and talk about how growing up you used to get bullied and how girls used to be putting gum in your hair and how, or whatever it is that y'all be. This is not the time. Okay, when dark-skinned women, when black women are expressing their indiscretions and talking about their traumas within our community, especially regarding colorism, this is the time for you to shut your light-skinned ass up. I guess the big problem is that Dani Leigh is not black. To me, it's problematic even if she was black, because you got people like Mulatto and other rappers and I feel like Cardi B as well. And it's so funny because Cardi loves, and she's very political, and she loves to talk about all this stuff and this, that, and the third, and she's so well-rounded and understanding of all these different things. But when we talk about colorism, she always gives a very basic, surface-level explanation, because she knows that her time is coming. She knows that her whole career was built on colorism. When a light-skinned Afro-Latina is, acting, oh God, outside and doing all these antics and shit like that, it's looked at as funny and it's cute and it's charismatic. But when black people do, when black women do it, we're looked at as ghetto. Child, that's another conversation for another day. But y'all don't want to have this conversation. Y'all want to have basic surface level conversation. But let's get to the real, let's get to the nitty gritty. Let's get to the tea. Moving forward in 2021, I don't want to hear nothing. I want to hear nan one complaint about how you used to get, people used to put gum in your hair. Every woman that I know that makes that statement is a bitch to this day, an insensitive one as an adult. So if a light-skinned woman says that people put gum in her hair as a child, just assume that it was warranted and it was not for no reason. Because what it is, because y'all, like, light-skinned women, y'all fail to understand, like, y'all exude, you know, this level of privilege and, like, and it's unwarranted. You can't critique Dani Leigh and then not critique light-skinned women in general, because y'all do the same. The only difference is that light-skinned women are actually black and Dani Leigh isn't. But y'all do the same shit. A lot of y'all, not all of them, but a lot of light-skinned women, they have this like unwarranted sense of superiority, and they walk around with their head held high and they tooting that ass up and they flipping around they just for me perm, and you know, and they feeling like, you know, they the shit because growing up their parents used to tell them, oh, she just don't like you because you light-skinned, and oh, you know, oh, she's just mad because she don't like your hair, and all this dumb ass. Growing up, that's what they were told as children. And so then they turn around and project that toxicity onto other children. And then 25 years later, you have a person like me who can't stand that. And see, me, I don't really keep too many light-skinned women around me. I don't really have a lot of light-skinned friends because a lot of them fail to understand colorism. And it's like, it's a very basic concept, but every time we talk about colorism, that like it's weird. It's like they're so used to the attention in the world being set up and you know, set up for them, that whenever the conversation is not centered, whenever they're not centered around the conversation, they don't know how to act, and they have to always just like. Just like, you know who women, just like white women, you know what I'm saying? When honestly, I feel like even white women are a little better at it than that. Honestly, even white women have enough decency to shut the fuck up. And we're having discussions about racism and all this other shit. White women, for the most part, they know to shut up and that this is not their time to speak. But light-skinned women, for some reason, don't understand. They're like, when we're talking about colorism, this is not the time for you to jump up and talk to me about what you dealt with, you know what I'm saying? Because and if you are going to talk about that, then you better talk about the privileges that were extended to you first. That should be the first thing that comes out your mouth. See, me personally, when somebody calls me light-skinned, I am offended. I take offense to that shit because I don't think that shit is cute. I don't think, because to me, I'm like, what you trying to say? I don't know, something about it, like, I don't know. It's just something about it that I just don't like. But it's not that I don't like light-skinned people. I don't like the privileges that are extended to them. So that's why when people call me light-skinned, it happens very rarely. But when it does, I rebuke it in the name of Jesus, because I don't want it. Don't put that on me. Do not put that on me, child.